let's do a tomato update. Now, I feel like my black beauty has been thriving ever since I cut the marigolds. I'm getting a lot more blooms. Remember, I was getting no blooms. When did this one get picked at? I am just now noticing that. I harvested the one that was sitting right here, and I made a salsa with it. My Bella Rosas are still not developing color, but they're getting pretty big, so I'm excited for those. I have two marigolds, the red kind. I like these, so hope they stay short. This little Roma plant is actually giving me a lot of Romas. I have one ready back there, and on the other side that I'll probably harvest tomorrow or the day after. I need to clean it up in here. As far as my indigo blue chocolates, I harvested one the other day because I wasn't sure if they were going to start turning red when they're ready, but they are, because look at what I found. Look at this one, turning red. So now I know. Yeah, because I opened the other one and it was completely unripe on the inside. My sweet millions are producing at such a good rate for me. I'll come out and harvest like 3 or 4 for breakfast, and then some more are ripe for the next day. I love these so much. My Marglobe plant is still looking so rough, but we're getting tomatoes, so... And then I did keep one marigold plant, and honestly, these are prettier than the other ones I was getting. My black crims are almost ready. I do feel like the plants that I cut the marigolds from, though, are doing really well. Like, better. And then we have this Roma plant. I do like how many the Romas are producing. We have this Rudbeckia that bloomed in with our marigolds. My Marglobes. I don't even know if that's okay to put Rudbeckias with tomatoes, but... And then we have this one. Look at how pretty this one is. I love... It looks like a lion. Like, I can't get enough of that one. It's still not done opening, but I just think it's gorgeous. Like, look at all these Marglobes. They're heavy. And I have a ton more over there. Again, we're getting some big Bella Rosas, but still none ripe yet. I just woke up, but I got my Amazon packages today, and you guys are gonna laugh when you see what I got. Guess. Take a guess. Oh yeah, there's more. There was one open. Nice. Is it this one? Okay, there's one open. We don't know which one. So if you don't know what these are, this is, if you've heard of sopa de fideo, it's a sopita that Mexicans eat. And they only have the actual fideo noodles at my Walmart or anywhere near me. I live in a place that doesn't have tiendas, and we only had 2. One of them only had fideo. The other one closed down. Love that. So I'm just stuck with the fideo noodles at Walmart. For all the years that I've been living here now, I haven't had... This is my husband's favorite, the letters. I like the stars. And with all this talk on TikTok, I don't know if you've seen some videos circulating of people saying, like, how come Mexicans never really complain about inflation? It's because they're eating, amongst rice and beans, they're eating sopita. It just made me crave the other types of noodles because they taste different than fideo. I'm really over the fideo and was craving these. And I can't get them, but they sell them on Amazon. So I am content. By the way, they were 50 cents on Amazon. That's why I got kind of a lot. Maybe like half a bag feeds me and my husband for like 1 meal. So this is kind of a lot, but let's harvest some carrots. I'm so excited because it's my first time growing carrots. It's these Persian market kind, these tiny little chubby ones. These are my carrots. So lots of foliage. I honestly may be a little bit early, but I'm very curious to see them already. Let's see. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. We're just gonna put them in there. Oh my gosh. It is so cute. Oh, there's a little baby one. little tiny one. I feel like this is gonna be a big one. Oh yeah. Chubby little carrot. Dang, I feel like this is the biggest one. Maybe. While I'm out here, I'm gonna go ahead and harvest some basil because it's starting to flower. So I'm just gonna cut it like right there maybe. No, I'll take some more. I'll take this whole thing. Take that. And then some of these. Okay. We've got some carrots and a whole lot of basil. Mind you, I'm still gonna wash the carrots once I get inside. This is just so it's not like, so I'm not bringing in just like clumps of dirt. Today we're going to be making holiday peppermint bark. It's a very simple and festive recipe, and it's fun because it feels like you're making a giant chocolate bar. So to start, I want to prepare my chopped peppermint candies. So I'm just taking these candy canes, taking all the wrappers off, which was a little tedious, but it only took a few minutes. Then put them all in a giant Ziploc bag, and I just went at it with the rolling pin to get them crushed up into tiny little pieces. Although I personally wanted to leave some big chunks. Now for the first layer of chocolate, I'm melting down 2 bags of semi-sweet chocolate chips. You could also do a big block of almond bark, but this is what I had. And if you don't know what I'm doing right here, I'm essentially melting the chocolates down in a glass bowl over a pot of boiling water. This is just personally my preferred method of melting chocolate. And then I added a little bit of coconut oil because I love the sheen that it gives the chocolate. Now that it's all melted, go ahead and remove it from the stove and then pour your chocolate over a parchment lined cookie sheet. Mind you, I'm using a small cookie sheet, and so the bark will be thicker. Whereas if you use a large cookie sheet, the bark will be thinner, so it's just up to you. Put that in the fridge to chill for a few hours, and then we're gonna work on the second layer of chocolate. I'm taking a white block of almond bark and then just roughly chopping that into pieces so I can melt it over the stove easier. And then again, I get my pot of boiling water going, place the chocolate over it, let it melt down for a few minutes. Then I went ahead and added about a tablespoon of peppermint extract, not mint extract, peppermint. And once that's done, go ahead and take your brown chocolate out of the fridge. It should be hard by now. And then go ahead and pour the white chocolate over top. Be careful when you're spreading the white chocolate around because the white chocolate is so hot that it could melt the brown chocolate and then combine the colors. Now for my favorite part, I'm just sprinkling the crushed candy canes over the top, and be super generous with your candy canes because I think it looks better. Once you've let it chill for a few hours again, it should come out looking like a giant chocolate bar, and it should remove from the parchment paper very easily. And I know we just spent hours getting the chocolate cold, but I recommend letting it warm up just a little bit before chopping it into little pieces because the knife will go through like butter and give you these nice clean edges. And that's how you make holiday peppermint bark.